Jonathan. She cares. And that's what I find important.
That she's genuine. She's passionate about what she's doing.
Exactly. I like my porn like I like my Podtoid. Intense, heartfelt, and shameful.
I do think there's a parallel, weirdly enough. It's a sincere parallel. People want their podcasts, better or worse. They would love enthusiastic amateurs on a podcast who can at least express some real feelings. Amateurs are great, but if they just stutter and can't get their words out and can't get their thoughts out, then eh. And same with pornography. If you get some amateurs, I suppose, that seem like they're really having a great old time, then you can join in on the fun.
Absolutely. I consider myself in many ways the Gianna Michaels of podcasts. And I think that's what people want from their podcasters. They want energetic personalities, sincerity, and, like us, the ability to take a good D. And that's what I think all three of us are good at. I think all three of us take a mean D.
I don't feel like you guys do. You guys put your foot down if any D's come your way, whereas I feel as though maybe
that's because you wanna have a firm foundation when you take a D.
I mean, I'll put my foot down if that's what the client wants. Some of them are into that, like, stampy stuff.
Ouch.
Like they want my high-heeled stiletto, like, on their balls. And I will provide that if they find me a big enough stiletto shoe.
And Bailey J, she's got a penis.
She's got a penis. It's right there. I mean, that's an accepted fact by now. That's something we just have to deal with.
She seemed very confident. She was standing there, very pretty, and then penis, and then just like, yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is a penis.
And again, it's that level of sincerity. There's no need to hide it.
Yeah.
We'd see.
I wonder.
Angel.
Would I have boobs and a penis? Because then you've crossed off all your boxes.
You will now.
Check them off. Yeah. I think that's a great idea. I think I really do want more of that.
Jonathan Holmes, love angel, no shushishin. That's how the theme tune would go.
I'd look terrible with boobs, though. I'd need a pretty face, too. I don't think boobs go with man face. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Boobs, man face? Can it be done?
Yeah, well, I don't see why not.
Yeah, it shouldn't be so restrictive. Putting up barriers.
Just do what you want.
Enjoyment. Yeah.
That's my message in life. Do what you want. I've started watching Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares. So that's me breaking all the taboos. Yeah, I actually wanted to talk to you about it.
Me?
Yeah.
Why?
Well,
yeah? He's such a jerk. It's hard for me to get behind him.
It's brilliant. He goes in, he says, your kitchen is shit, you fucking ape. Cook me all of the filet mignon, you idiot.
I've seen it.
Have you seen the original British production?
Of course.
I'm talking to Holmes.
Oh, I have no idea. I've seen him go in and be like, Mama, you got a great restaurant here. Oh, fuck! And then just look at the kitchen and be like, this is shit! And she's crying.
The tone is completely different in the original production. It's actually, like, it seems helpful and healthy, and, like,
really?
He's depressed and disappointed that these things exist, but he's not, like, necessarily as mean about it.
It doesn't come up as staged either.
Yeah, it doesn't. The American version, it feels A, a little fake, and B, it's just like hyped up the anger because they want to humiliate these people.
It feels very American.
Yeah.
In that way. But I've been looking at all these restaurants and just thinking, there are all these, because some of them really are like backwards mental people. And I'm thinking, if they can run a restaurant, why can't we?
A lot of reasons.
I like this. I like where you're going with this.
There's no reason. Right?
It's really hard.
Picture this, right? Boston's favourite son, Jonathan Holmes, opens up a brand new diner in the heart of Boston. You've got the culture, you've got the leisure, You got PAX East every year. That'll draw in a huge crowd. Overheads. Okay? We call it Gordon Ramsay's of Boston. I don't see why there'd be any problem with that. And I've come up with some great meals that we could serve the people that you're going to cook for them, Jonathan, as head chef.
Really?
Yeah, what do you think of that?
Okay.
The Zesty Gunslinger.
What's that taste like?
It's a bandolier that the customer wears, right? Made out of fly paper and jalapenos.
What's it called? The Zesty Gunslinger?
The Zesty Gunslinger. It's not complete. That's just 1/3 of the meal, right?
Okay.
We come out, give them the fly paper bandolier that they put around their chest, like Rambo's or a cowboy. It's a gunslinger. We've stuck a load of jalapenos on that, right? The rest of the family, the women, the children, the men, whoever's, depending on whoever's wearing the bandolier, can then gather round the wearer and just eat the jalapenos off with their mouth. Like, pull the jalapenos off of the fly paper with their mouth. We've also given them a belt with 2 gun holsters, right? Pickle each in them.
Now, hang on. Wait a minute. No, I think we're going about this wrong on presentation.
Really?
I haven't even got to the hat with the onion on it yet.
Well, I realize, but the customer wants presentation, but they don't want to eat off themselves. I think what we really need to do is have Holmes come out, stark naked,
right.
except for the bandolier and the holsters with the pickles in it and the nacho hat. I'm assuming nacho hat.
It's an actual cloth Stetson hat. It's a proper Stetson, but with an onion on top, in the dip at the top.
Right. Yep.
And
I think it's really the way to go.
We get the smallest. This will be a fun game for the family. We get the smallest child to stand in front of Jonathan. They're about waist height. Stand in front of Jonathan with the little girl's mouth wide open. And Jonathan can bow his head, and the onion can roll off the top of the Stetson. It's a full onion. Roll off the top and land in her mouth.
Is this a sex restaurant?
No.
Because people are gonna...
It's a family restaurant, you disgusting animal! We have real Gordon coming down saying, you can't have sex with kids, you dirty pig. You fucking
People are gonna take it as some sort of sexual innuendo or suggestion.
Stick your dick in her mouth.
I don't want to do that.
So then we'll be all right. You just bow your head, the onion rolls off your hat, giant unpeeled onion lands in the girl's mouth.
The only passion that should be aroused in our restaurant is the passion for food.
The passion for food and the passion of the bully bandito. That's your other character when you're not being the zesty gunslinger. The families are all at their tables, they're all eating. You kick open the kitchen doors, run out wearing a black cowboy hat and a bandana around your mouth, with a potted cactus in your hand. You spin round with your eyes closed and just let go of it in the restaurant. Could hit the wall, could hit a customer, could hit the ceiling fan and go everywhere. That's the risk. That's an element of chaos, an element of fun in the evening.
And so this is like a every 20 minutes or so?
Every 20 minutes or so, it's, oh shit, here comes the bully bandit. Hide.
Yeah.
No time to get our plates, just get under the table. We'll pick the bits of cactus out if it hit the ceiling fan and went all over our food. What do you think of that? I mean, as head chef, obviously, your time's important.
Really?
Yeah.
And we shouldn't do it. I mean, I would like to run
once an hour.
No.
It's not that important, Holmes.
We could have a restaurant. It would be fun.
Night.
We could have real food. We got
real food? I've got an entire fucking menu sorted out. And rolls for all three of us.
Okay.
So, okay, chef. I'm going to start calling you chef. Right? Actually, at Gordon Ramsay's of Boston, we do things a little different. You are not head chef, you are head chungus.
Oh, this is a surprise.
Yeah,
Could I
it is.
see the chungus? What's a chungus? What is a chungus, Jeb?
The person who cooks all the food.
Is that what
Right?
it?
Yeah.
So when people on
Duh.
Twitter are saying, "I want to finger your chungus," which they say to me, what they mean is, "I want to finger
The
You.
person
the
who makes
guy
the
who makes all the
Yeah.
food."
I want to finger the guy who cooks all the food, i.e. you.
That's
Um,
still not good, actually. Now that I think about it. But
dirty,
anyway,
the dirty garden. This is one of our famous starters. It's a starter salad. It's a normal garden salad, right? Lettuce, tomato, onion, if we've got enough. After, because I imagine the zesty gunslinger is going to be very popular. Cucumber, cheese, grated cheese, but instead of croutons, we've torn out vaginas from porn mags that we found under the railway and under bridges, and put them in instead.
pictures of vaginas.
Yeah,
Ugh.
yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Disembodied vagina picture?
Oh yeah,
It's not what people want.
it's a dirty garden. Excuse me, I'd like to start off with the zesty gunslinger. This is a customer. Let's start off with the zesty gunslinger. Yes. Would you like a side salad with that? That's me. Would you like a side salad with that? Yes. What's this dirty garden? It's really good. It's lettuce and porn. Oh, that's fucking lovely. I'll have that. You can swear in here, sir. It's Gordon Ramsay's of Boston. You're fucking encouraged. Well, shit, yes. Get me that, you clitoris. Well, there's
Whoa.
clitoris in the salad, sir. So that's just typical of the many exchanges we'll be having in Gordon Ramsay's of Boston.
Oh, jeez. It seems like a negativity, kind of
A bowl
boundary.
of spaghetti
Mm-hmm.
full of barcodes.
You can't do that.
We get Boston's finest ceramic bowls. Dump a load of al dente spaghetti in there, which we bought from Walmart, and just stick in a load of barcodes that we've cut off of products.
It won't be eaten. It'll be so many boundaries of good taste, of comfort,
Yeah.
and of what food is are being broken by your recipe.
Pioneers. You're a pioneer.
Pioneer.
That's what you are, Jonathan Holmes. That's what you are. You're a pioneer. You are breaking down boundaries and barriers, charging boldly forward in a new direction of cuisine. And I, for one, am thoroughly impressed.
I think it's
didn't
good.
do anything. I don't want to do anything.
Muscle food.
What?
Muscle food. That's
Those
one of
are
our
2 words.
It's a signature dish. It is 2 He-Man Masters of the Universe action figures duct taped together and covered in tomato sauce.
Those are expensive. Would they be the retro ones, or they don't make those anymore? So that's like $30 a figure.
Well, it's going to be an expensive meal.
I guess so, unless we go to a lot of flea markets.
It's going to be on the gourmet menu. And it's, I mean, we'll have to put on the menu, we can't guarantee that you'll get He-Man himself. Okay? Some of you unlucky ones are going to get Man-at-Arms. I'm sorry.
What is Stratos? Was that the guy who somehow flew?
Oh,
with
God.
his very small feathers
Yeah.
sticking out of his arms?
If they get Stratos, they will get 50% off the meal. if I'm honest. But that's a good one. Strawberries painted with enamel paint.
That was almost food. You were like, this started as food, and then we unfooded it.
It's called Jason and the Amazing Technicolor Strawberry Plate. It's a tasty crunch.
That's just frankly mean-spirited. The other ones, well, the vagina salad one was also maybe mean-spirited. But then the other ones were almost like avant-garde mistakes. But this is back to mocking the customer. Like, you wanted some food. We ruined your food and then gave it to you.
Conrad, you're the sous chef. So, I mean, are you unhappy with any of the menu selection so far? I should say, as sous chef, Conrad's main job is pouring Coca-Cola on everything.
Right.
That's pretty much the only sauce we do.
And I think that's no. I'm very very comfortable with what we have on offer. I
See,
think we've got something for the vegetarians. We've got something for the people who want a little fun and action table side. This could really take off. It feels just thematically whole, coherent.
yeah. I mean,
Well, yeah.
together you'll be working on one of our signature side dishes, ribs and coke, which is baby back rib bones in a bowl of Coca-Cola.
Almost food. There's a time when I would eat that.
See, it's almost food. It's good.
Well, we're gonna get those. We're gonna get those snobby marrow eating fuckers.
Yeah,
With that.
exactly.
It's it's hurting people. It's asking for money to attack a person. It's bad. No one will want it. People. So there are. I mean, don't get me wrong. There are internet cafes that use dial-up modems on purpose. There is a restaurant. Maybe it's around you guys too, but here in Boston, it's called Dick's Last Resort, where the waiters are mean because people want something different. So yeah,
So you want to know? You want to know if you want evidence of what kind of a shithole Dick's Last Resort is. There is one in Las Vegas, on the Strip, in the Excalibur. So there you go.
I don't
Yeah.
know what that means. What do you
It's
mean?
in the Excalibur.
What's the
Like
Excalibur?
it's a highlight. The Excalibur it used to actually be a pretty neat hotel, like 25 years ago. But now it's where Destructoid goes to stay for CES because it's dirt cheap.
So there's precedent for what we're doing, is what you're saying, Jonathan.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Sun-cured sugarfish.
Sun-cured.
Yeah.
Sun-cured sugarfish, not sugar-cured sunfish.
Sun-cured sugarfish. We take
What is
a whole fish, basically whatever one we can find at the seafood section of the local Walmart. Leave that out in the sun for a few days. Bring it back in, open its mouth and stuff it full of Haribo, and then that's a meal.
It hasn't been cooked. It has been pre-rotted. It has been.
It's been sun-cured.
It is forcing.
The tribes of Mundaba out in the Sierra Desert swear by sun-cured sugarfish.
Is this right?
Yeah,
They
dry
survived.
old fish and Haribo. They're an ancient tribal proud warrior race. They were eating sun-cured sugarfish back in biblical times, and they've not stopped.
Who were they? What? You can't say them again, I bet.
It's whatever I just said. Whatever I just said.
Are they from Australia, or who are these?
Plate sandwich.
Plate sandwich.
Yeah,
Yes.
Alex came up with this one.
Yeah?
It's a plate between two plates served on a plate.
Can't eat that. I mean, if it's candy plate,
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah.
But if it's plate, then can't chew. Can't chew it.
God. So you're not too keen on these meals so far.
No, it's bad. It started
Yeah.
off bad, and then it got worse. And
So, okay, well, I'll tell you what. We've got a bar as well. And this is my principal job. I'll be the barman.
okay.
No, we don't say that anymore. The bar person.
Okay.
The bar stud is what I would like my job title to be. So I'll be the bar stud. I like that. The bar stud of Gordon Ramsay's of Boston. And I've prepared a little drinks menu. See what you think of this, right? A day at the beach. That's one of our signature cocktails.
That
Okay?
sounds nice.
It's a day at the beach. It's a glass of salt water and sand with a used syringe in place of an umbrella.
That's not a good day. That is a bad day at the
Jonathan!
beach.
You work at a hospital.
I do.
We can get plenty of used syringes. This is a nice cheap meal.
You can't get. They're put in biohazard bags and disposed of. If I were to.
Well, if they're
tamper.
in biohazard bags, then we won't even need to bring our own bags. I tell you what, once a week, let's just break into your hospital and help ourselves to as many biohazard bags as possible. Even as well as syringes, I'm sure there's some good stuff in there we can use.
That's dangerous stuff. It's scary. That's infected with the
One
things.
man's dangerous infection is another man's treasure.
That is not true. I hate to contradict you, but no one's treasure is.
You
Well,
sound
okay.
like you love contradicting me.
I don't. I feel badly about it, and now that I think about it further, you're right. You have decided that this is your treasure.
Yeah,
Therefore, who am I to say that it's not?
exactly.
I
Now I'm
lose.
very proud of this drink. The Return of Jafar.
See the Aladdin character?
Yeah, it's a
Yep.
Middle Eastern themed drink,
Mm-hmm.
right? Gasoline filled up in a gravy boat. Gasoline because Middle East, oil, petrol, gravy boat because it looks a bit like a magic lamp.
It's cool looking.
Damn right, especially when
Can't
we
drink
talk.
it.
What?
Can't drink gasoline.
Yes, you can.
If
right?
you do it, burn
We
it.
put
It burn you down, all the way down.
We put the gravy boat on the table. We toss a match on it, like one of those cool, trendy, flaming drinks they serve in posh bars.
It's an exploding drink.
It doesn't explode. That is racist. Just because I said Middle East, oh, it's got to explode.
Oh, it's because gasoline, when contained, it expands from the heat and it burns into flame at a rate that's greater than it can be contained. So it would break the glass and burn. Wouldn't be a huge explosion, a little one.
Juicy screams.
That can't be good. It can't.
Yeah, we get a length of hose pipe, right, with two funnels at the end. The customer puts the funnel over his or her mouth. I put the funnel over my mouth and just scream into it, and then they drink down my screams.
Oh, gross! Because there's going to be remnants of whatever was in your mouth coming down the pipe.
And
plus sound.
I'll be honest.
Feeling of sound in your mouth.
It'll be a lot of sausage meat. Just to keep my energy up at behind the bar, I'll
Sausage
be
give you energy?
eating lots of sausages. So many sausages we can't serve any actual sausages in the kitchen, which is why on our menu it will say sausage substitute and potatoes. And we don't have any potatoes either. So what it is it's stones and dildos.
It's not food. People would go to this place for, I would say, even a month.
Yeah.
Because they would want to see that it's real.
That's good. I hope they spend a lot of money because one of our famous signatures will also be very expensive. And it's something of an experiment because I want to see if it's possible whether us three every night can go to a different restaurant around town, order too much, and serve the leftovers in our restaurant the next night.
So that's a way to serve food.
It's very green.
Mm.
And then that'll be the manager's special every night. So can I interest you in the manager's special, sir? What have you got? Half-eaten steak and some cold Taco Bell.
Yeah, we shouldn't be ordering too much food. We should just be rifling through their garbage cans.
That's the cheap alternative.
Yeah.
How about that? We serve the food that other stores couldn't sell the night before.
It is not okay.
Okay.
No.
Actually, it's part of a growing movement of people who are subsisting this way. And I really think that we could capitalize on this, cash in, and just like give people an environment where they can enjoy these sort of new urban delicacies that have been arising in the last 20, 30 years.
Green meals, we call them, right? Green meals. What we do is every night we go dumpster diving around town. We go behind the McDonald's, behind the Wendy's, behind, French restaurants, Italian restaurants, Chinese restaurants, wherever. Gather everything up into a dumpster of our own that we keep in the alley behind our restaurant. People order the green meal. We go into the dumpster. It's potluck. We've got a giant ladle as big as a man's head. Whack that in the dumpster and slop that on a plate for them. They could get a bit of a taco. They could get some fried shrimp. some rice and a half-chewed Big Mac bun. And while they're eating it, they're happy in the knowledge that they're giving something back to Mother Earth. Recycling. Green meals.
Conserving resources.
Yeah, we could call the restaurant, actually, Gordon Ramsay's feed dumpster.
Gordon Ramsay would be so mad. He would sue, for sure.
Gordon Ramsay's moist dumpster.
Oh, there's the title.
So what do you think of that idea, Jonathan?
I think that it is dangerous and sad, but in a way that is not as directly, it's not aggressively hurting the people. It's inviting the people to die and to cry. And it's strange. And some would take you up on it. The shattered of our world. And there are maybe many. They're coming out in droves. I've asked about it on Twitter. I've said, you guys feel okay about being called the Shattered? And they're making fan art about it.
Oh, they've embraced it.
They are 100% are owning it.
Yeah.
And if you called this place the Shattered, then customers of a type would come.
Well, I had a load more food ideas. I forgot all of them. So maybe we'll have some more another time. We can keep discussing. This can be an ongoing project of ours. It could be Podtoid's dream of one day opening a restaurant and serving these kind of wonderful ideas to people.
We can do that.